wanted to share with everybody the actual bra, but I don't have it, so you get this again. That's it, right there. Actually, this is very sentimental, and I keep it in a really special place in my bathroom, because this was actually the cover that Sports Illustrated gave me right after we won when we went to New York City. So this is almost like having the bra here. The bra actually has been on a very interesting journey of its own. If you don't know, I loaned it to a museum in New York City, and unfortunately, and I mean that sincerely, unfortunately, it went bankrupt, and all the items that were in the museum were then put in storage in New Jersey. So they said, well, you're going to have to pay for your things, or you're going to have to auction your things, and a lot of lawyers getting involved. We got it back. But now the bra is actually behind glass. I used to actually keep it on the bottom of the stack of my sports bras, because if I got too lazy to do laundry, then it would come in handy. Sure, maybe part of, you know, the pump, the clenching of the fist, the, you know, a semi yell and a smile, and, you know, dropping to my knees, was that it was a journey that took time, and that there was a lot of looking inside and trying to find some answers to some pretty super big problems that I had, whether it was physically, you know, with multiple ACL surgeries, and or even psychologically, you know, when I quit the soccer team. It's an interesting story about the 5 kickers, because when the second overtime was over, Lauren Gregg, our assistant coach, came over and said, do you want to take one? And I thought that was really strange, because during the run of play in all the games that year, or maybe even for 2 years, I would be the person to take the penalty kicks. And so when she asked me, I thought, God, you know, what does that mean? Like, why is she asking me if I want to take one? I take one normally. So I thought that was kind of odd, but I let it go because I was so exhausted and just wanted to get something to drink and have someone stretch out my legs and shake them out, and because I actually thought in my head that I would be taking one. So then Tony came over and says, well, if you take one, or when you take one, I can't remember actually the specific word, I want you to take it left-footed. And all my others had been right-footed. I'd never taken a penalty kick left-footed before, which I think is pretty unusual to take it in that big of a game for the first time. I knew I was taking one, but then I didn't know what number. So then the players go up one by one to take the kick, and I'm like, well, I guess I'm not 1. Okay, I'm not 2. 3, 4 is going. I'm like, okay, I guess I'm 5. Like, I honestly did not know that I was the 5th. I enjoy the challenge. I enjoy being coached. So when I have to do something differently, for me, it's not like it becomes a personal threat to what I was doing. It becomes an addition to what I'm doing. But that took time. I think I'm really fortunate. You know, but I think you make your own fortune. And we're talking about how do individuals go from good to great, or make huge leaps in their progress. I truly believe it's because inside you've made a choice. My hope is that since we're hitting this 10-year anniversary in a couple hours, that we've actually changed the social awareness of how important sport is to both boys and girls, and that we implement ways for all kids to participate and reap the benefits of, I think, being physically active, learning about nutrition, learning about ways that they can be leaders, and then sometimes they have to be a support system, and how it's okay to be able to be both. Learn to use their voice. Of a league, to me, is not just to say we have a league. It's to be an example. It's to be a place where young people can come and see themselves aspiring to be the doctor of the team, or the general manager, or the owner. Maybe a player, you know, but not just a player. You know, it's just kind of opening the world up to the million possibilities that you can be, and why not? That's the legacy for me of '99, and the great examples that my teammates were of, you know, how to be dedicated and composed and thoughtful and awesome soccer players. You know, it goes beyond just how great they were as soccer players. And I said, at the end of the day, when you go out to that soccer field, have fun. You know, whatever it is you're passionate about, have fun. Because, you know, 10 years later, you want to look back like I'm doing now and say, God, that was fun.
Helping hand will be there. Just when you think that you're all alone, there's someone waiting out there. A friend is waiting, and who knows when a simple smile will find you all of a sudden.